Wars. Today we'll be talking about Star Wars The Black Series, Shadows of the Empire, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia Organa as Boushh and him as an Imperial guard. So very cool that we get these finally from the Shadows of the Empire line. A very cool comic book. You need to read it if you haven't read it before. So here we have Leia and Luke. So on the back, same artwork, but we get this little explanation here. Very cool. So on this side, all we get is Star Wars, the Black Series. The top, the bottom, lots and lots of words and the UPC code, which is upside down, but I can't help that. So let's get it on the scale and see how much it weighs. So Luke and Leia are coming in at 11.4 ounces. So let's get them off the scale and out of the box.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Now to get them out of the box, all you simply do is cut the two pieces of tape here on the side and take the thumb tab and pull it on out. Take the flaps down, take this, and pull. We get this nice cityscape backdrop, and we get all of these weapons inside here. Now they do have tape at the top, so just be warned. So take your little cutter tool, cut a piece of tape, and you can just pull it out. That's all it takes. Helmets pop off too. You get your little thermal detonator over here. Careful with it. It's a little ball. Then we can just push Leia and Luke on out. And since I have Luke in my hand, we'll go ahead and take a look at Luke. So same farm boy moisturizer farm face that we are used to. It does have this little cape here. Very cool outfit. Now you notice there's a holster here, but there's no guns. It is a very red outfit. Now he does have this helmet that does go over his head. It's very nice. Can take it off. Now he has this staff, and if we look at it, see it's got components here for the electricity, or however you want to say it, the stun capabilities. It does fit in his hands, like so, or you can do them both. There's a view. Now it has the normal articulation. Head on a dual ball joint here, so you get the little double movement all the way around, up and down. Arms come out to a nice T-pose. They rotate around. Bicep swivel, double bend, or is it a single bend? It is a single bend. Wrist peg hinge. We got a ball joint here, and does not spin at the waist, just the one. Does a pretty good split, forward and back. But we get a single bend for the knee. Ankles on peg hinge that goes forward and back, side to side. And a hole at the front for a stand. Get Luke and set him over here. Very nice. And we'll get to look at Leia. So she has this little backpack that came off when I pulled her out, which is very cool. Now she comes with a cloth cape. Luke's is plastic. Interesting. Leia, we get the Leia S face with some bolts here, and we see we're missing one. Very nice. Very cool. And the Boushh outfit. Now we have the helmet that goes over her head, as we did before. So she does a nice T-pose, arms swivel around, no upper bicep, but we do have a peg hinge here for the wrist and the elbow, so we get full movement there. Now as far as her chest is concerned, she has a ball joint here so she can move around like so. Nothing for the waist, just keep popping out. Can't really do much of a split because of the skirt, not much forward and back, but she does have a thigh rotation, a double bend in the knee, ankle on that peg hinge, goes forward and back, side to side, and a hole for the stand. Now her head can go back, forward, right and left, no issues. And she comes with this weapon here, staff, and she can hold it as well. Now she comes with the little thermal detonator. She's very small, but it is very thermally, just like the movies. Now her wrist on the right hand is not really designed for it. Her left hand can hold it, but not really clipped in there. It just sits in there. It doesn't really clip in. Not really a ball joint, but does have the capabilities of holding it at least. So you can have it sit there, but just be warned that any little bit of movement is going to set that thing off and it's going to go. Unfortunately, there is no pouch or anything for her to hold it. However, there is a little hole here and a hole here on the side that you can take the thermal detonator and insert there. So at least you won't lose it. So you can either have her holding her helmet and her weapon and have that thermal detonator secured, because man, you're going to lose that thing. Trust me. Just don't lose it. But it's cool that we finally get this line, and you know, the Zizor and all those other characters. Now I just need the Chewbacca as the bounty hunter, and also get Dash Rendar, and then we are set, aren't we? That would be very, very cool to get those going. So if you are looking for these characters, they are just out. Still available on Hasbro and a couple other sites. I'll include the links that I can find. So remember, as always, to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.